Hello and welcome back to the workshop. On the last video I made both the bezels. On this video I will be making the crutch mechanism. The crutch mechanism along with the pendulum bob will regulate the time. Once the crutch mechanism is complete it will be fastened to this part of the clock, which is the escapement. The anchor escapement I made quite a while ago before I started doing any filming. This is the drawing I used. It covers 5½ teeth or 36 degrees. This is what the escapement looks like in the clock, but without the crutch mechanism there's no way of controlling it. Just one slight touch of the wheels is enough to set it going. So we need the crutch mechanism to regulate the time. This is a drawing I'll be using to make the crutch fittings. You've got the upper crutch, the hard wire and the crutch foot. Right, I'm going to start with a bit of brass wire. I'm going to mark it out ready for bending. I'll mark that out, divide it into 3. 1. And I'll take that over to the vise, ready for bending. Next it's just a case of putting in the vise and bending it to the right shape. It's important to bend the wire the correct size. In this case I needed to bend it 16mm, so I thought if I draw 2 parallel lines I'll know as if I'm bending it right then. Let's see on here. Yeah, so I know now that'll clear the frames. Done 2 like that. So that's the wire done. Next I'll get onto the crutch foot. I've got 2 pieces of brass on a fixture ready to mill the crutch foot. I'm going to start by milling the width. And I finish off with ply milling to finish size. That's the width done. What I've done next is I've put some clamps in the middle and removed the outer clamps. What I'm going to do now is mill the length. That's that done. Next I'm going to mill the slot in the middle. It finishes up at 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to be using a 3mm cutter, so it only leaves 1/7 out for cleaning up. So to minimise the pull of the cutter, I'm going to take it in 3 cuts, and I'm on the last cut now. That's the all drilled and reamed. Okay, that's the crutch feet completed, apart from having to just take these corners out here with a file. So next I'm going to do the next part on the lathe. I've just got 2 small pieces to make in the lathe now. Okay, that's the crutch mechanism complete. What I'll do now, I'll try it in the clock. I'm just making sure it clears the frames. seems to be alright. When assembling clocks, frames need to be lying down. So that don't damage the crutch, I've made some extension pillar screws. And then once the clock's assembled, I can put it in the vertical position and put in the proper screws in. Right, it'll take about another 10 minutes to put the rest of the clock together, so once I've done that, we'll take a look. What I'll do now is stand it up and take out the extension pillar screws, put in the correct ones. Right, that's that complete. On the next video I'll be making the pendulum and the pendulum bob. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.